Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about none other than Sofi and kind of just give an update on me selling options, trying to at least for some extra income. And before we get started, if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. That way you don't miss any videos in the future. And if you're new to selling options and just want to learn the basics in terms of terminology, what things mean when it comes to selling options, I do have a course that I put together and I put a good bit of time into, and it's linked down below. You can go check it out. It helps out the channel. And that way, if I talk about anything on these videos that you watch and you need some more information, all that info can be found in this course. And thanks for even considering it. And on Friday, I did something that I haven't done in a while, and that is I sold a call on Sofi. And high level, if you don't know what selling a call is, I have 100 shares of Sofi and I can sell a call which has an expiration date and a strike price. So this one, for instance, is a $13 strike price. And if it gets above $13 by the expiration, which is this coming Friday, the buyer of this call can force me to sell 100 shares of mine at $13 a piece. And they have the option to do that. And so the risk for me is, what if it goes way beyond $13 a share by Friday? Then that's the risk that I take from selling this call. And because of me taking on that risk, I get paid a little bit of money called premium. So I got $12 right up front when this transaction took place, when the buyer of this call bought the one that I sold. So this $12 hit my account. I can do whatever I want with it. I can buy a partial share of Sofi because right now it's sitting at $12.11, so it couldn't buy me a whole share, but it could buy me almost a whole share. Or I can withdraw it and send it to my bank account. I can do whatever I want with it. And I like to sell calls on stocks that I'm constantly selling options on when they go up a decent amount. So Sofi went up 6.32% on Friday. I decided to sell one call. I could sell a lot more because as of right now, I'm sitting on 4,300 shares. And I'm okay with selling a call at $13 because that is above my average cost of acquisition for Sofi. So aside from the $12 I made, if that were to get assigned and someone were to force me to sell 100 shares, I would also gain some capital appreciation as well because $13 is more than the price I paid for those shares. And so someone in my comments asked me if I think the market is coming back, and I appreciate that person asking me, but I really don't have a clue. I think there's still a lot of uncertainty still to come, and if Sofi were to follow the macroeconomic environment, which doesn't like uncertainty, I don't think it's guaranteed that the market is on its way to recover. And that's just my opinion. It totally can. I don't know, but I wouldn't bank on it, I guess is what I'm getting at. So if I could sell a couple covered calls at a time and make a little more income doing so, I'm okay with doing that. And then if Sofi were to magically go up to $13 and pass it before Friday, I would look at just rolling it out and rolling it up in strike price. And if you don't know what I mean by that, I have some other videos about rolling options. You can go check that out. Sofi did have some news that dropped on Thursday, I think it was. Yeah. That they are in an agreement with Blue Owl Capital to help them set up loans with qualified buyers. So Sofi is not really going to hold these loans. Blue Owl supposedly is, but Sofi is going to get, I guess, some kind of fee for doing so, which I think is a huge win for the company because you're not holding the loans. You're merely just getting paid to set up someone else with their money to handle the loans, but you fund them, the clients, and you get paid for doing so. I think it's a great business model, and it's something that we could see a lot more of in the future with other funds. Something else that happened to me since my last video is I was assigned 100 shares of TQQQ before the expiration. So the person that bought the put that I sold on TQQQ actually exercised that option and assigned me 100 shares, which I had to purchase. And therefore I went ahead, and since TQQQ was also up, I ended up selling a call on it that expires this Friday as well. And I made $57 in premium off of that. And this one is below my acquired price, so I have to be careful. And if it gets near the strike price, I have to be prepared to roll this up and out. I also sold one more call on Sofi. This one was a different strike price and a different expiration at $15 a share, which I'd be happy with selling 100 shares at. because that'd be a couple $100 in capital appreciation right there, plus $17 just for doing this. And really, it's just little trades like this that make up all of the options that I sell. And total so far in premium this month, $1,300 I've made. And I haven't even made that many trades relative to other months. So stay tuned. I'll let you know if I end up selling any more calls on Sofi and any other things that come up along the way. I try to be fully transparent and share the good, the bad on this channel, and I appreciate you watching.